Hello, readers, sponsors, allies, LiisBeth editors, and contributors at large. On the heels of International Women's Day, we have big news. LiisBeth is merging with Rabble.ca as of mid-March this year. That's actually like mid-March, like now. And so since 2015, LiisBeth has served as a radical post-capitalist feminist voice in the women's entrepreneurship world. We've won awards. Our team has published over 480 original stories, no AI. And we have over 30,000 readers and 2,600 subscribers from around the globe. We also sparked a new community called Feminist Enterprise Commons. As a thriving, striving, post-capitalist feminist enterprise ourselves, we are proud to say we are among the longest running indie feminist pubs around and have been frequently cited as one of the top 10 indie feminist publications by FeedSpot. How? Well, we've lasted this long because, frankly, we've always lived within our means and chose to grow in community without investor interference, and we have never taken on institutional or bank debt. And despite a commitment to small is all, we kept growing, not just in terms of our scale and reach, but also in terms of impact, generative capacity, and importantly, our collective learning. In 2021, during the pandemic and during an intentional effort to form more partnerships, we reached out to Rabble.ca, a like-minded media outlet, in order to form a content share style partnership. This partnership was meant to provide more feminism for Rabble and more aligned movement journalism for us, for our readership. And each of us were seeking to get our content out to more readers. The more we learned about each other, the more we wanted to work together. So we have been dating for 18 months, and essentially now we've decided to move in together. And before we get on to what this means for you, LiisBeth subscribers, let's first find out more about Rabble.ca from two of the wonderful folks I've had the privilege of getting to know over the past 18 months. Over to you.
Thank you very much, PK. My name is Nick Seabrook, and I'm the editor of Rabble.ca.
And I'm Brianne Doyle, the managing editor of Rabble.ca.
So Nick and Brianne, tell us more about Rabble.ca, because many of our readers may not know your publication. Many of them are in the US, and many may not know how this merger makes sense for Rabble.ca and for LiisBeth.
Rabble is an award-winning, independent, community-driven news site among the first digital journalism news organizations in Canada and the first to incorporate as a nonprofit. Rabble.ca has been at the forefront of reporting on national politics with a progressive lens that centers on issues of social movements, of labor, and of grassroots activism.
Rabble.ca has a rich history of raising feminist voices, and this has been a part of our mandate right from our founding. We're so excited to be partnering with LiisBeth and strengthening Rabble's place in Canada's feminist media landscape.
Okay, so you know the news and the why. So let's talk about what's next. Nick?
Well, we'll be sharing more details about this merger in the weeks to come, but here are some important takeaways. One, the LiisBeth website is not going anywhere. You can still search LiisBeth's extensive archive of content. Please keep it on your radar and watch for updates. Two, LiisBeth will be incorporated into Rabble's own weekly newsletter with a special From the Feminist Economy section. For all of you currently receiving LiisBeth's newsletter, we'll be sending out more information in the weeks to come, which will include information about the future of what you will receive in your inbox.
Okay, so thank you, Nick. So in a nutshell, the LiisBeth site will still be here and updated, and new content will be cross-posted until further notice. LiisBeth newsletter subscribers, all of you are invited to transition to Rabble's newsletters. Oh, and what about me? Well, I'll be operating as a consulting editor for LiisBeth.com, and you'll also find me at Rabble.ca as a new columnist focusing on reporting from and on the feminist economy and offering my usual post-capitalist, feminist, intersectional, lived experience lens commentary on what the future of entrepreneurship looks like for our economy. If you have stories to tell or share, please continue to drop me a line at petra@evolution.com.
Thanks, everyone. We're very excited to see this partnership come to fruition. We'll have more details for you soon, but in the meantime, if you have any questions, please get in touch with us at editor@rabble.ca.